Namaste. The central government should give jobs to the slain RSS family. The government of India should have provision of job opportunities for the family of RSS Swayamsevak who were killed by the anti-national forces. Many lives had been shed while upholding the fire of its ideology. However, in our country, ruled by brave sons of this family, Swayamsevaks in Kerala are deprived of their needs of existence. They are being ignored of their legal assistance or protection they should get from this family and from the power in BJP. Their state of being is miserable for not being able to sustain or even save their own life. For the kind attention of leaders of our country, the plight of RSS Swayamsevaks in the country coincides with the plight of Mandal Bhautik Pramukh in Palakkad, Swargiya Sanjit. Sri Sanjit was recently killed by the activists of the Islamist militant group called SDPI. In Sanjit's house, his living condition was pitiful. After his demise, they did not even have a cot to lay down his body. Similar is the case with many of the Swayamsevaks in Kerala. Whereas the prominent leaders in BJP are not in such financial hardship. Swayamsevaks had dedicated their lives tirelessly to the Sangh Parivar movements. They are in their prime of youth, and many having families are at the forefront of the war against the anti-national forces. But the Sangh Parivar organizations in Kerala are currently unable to provide them with adequate assistance or protection for their lives. Here is a large population in our country that evaluates how the leaders protect their people, and through these evaluations, the existence of leaders depend. In this stage, the state of art adhere on the job opportunity by the government, and our national leaders should prepare to give at least one member of the family of the slain RSS worker a central government job based on their educational qualifications. In our country, Muslims and their organizations also embody the cultural value of India. But the individuals and organizations like SDPI are not in this category. They have the cultural of the Taliban. They instill and inject the knowledge in the minds of children and youngsters that all who love and care for the saffron color are their enemies. There is a strong threat of being ousted if anyone ignores it. Hence, almost all Muslim institutions are now under the threat and influenced by these forces, whether they agree it or not. When the SIMI was banned by the central government, they split into the NDF. When the NDF was banned, they re-emerged as the Popular Front. And when this was banned, again it emerged as SDPI. Just as old wine in new bottles, the same leaders are pouring the same poison in our country under different names. Mr. Sajan Skaria, editor, Marunadan Malayali, has recently released the news that SDPI had targeted 10 people from Kerala. He stated, "I'm also targeted among one in South India by Islamist terrorists, and I received a threat note that says they would molest my elderly mother and behead me on the road. I owe my country, and hence it gave me the power to endure all threats as bubbles in the ocean. I had pledged and offered this life for my Bharat Ma, and if I had to pay with my blood, it will be for the Sanatana Dharma, and to those who represent the culture of this country. Now the time demand and expect our Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji, the political incarnation, to inscribe in mind that not a single Hindu should be killed, and that the people of our country should be saved from the Islamist terrorists who are killing the Sanatanis. Otherwise, Modi ji will be added to the list of the Kerala Chief Minister, Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan, who once was claimed to be a courageous leader who has finally knelt before the Islamic terrorists." From News Desk, Tatvamai Bharat.